Okay, my timer went off. I had to do a part two. What I was saying is because I'm a citizen of the United States, it's been atrocity level hard to survive here as a weaker sex and in a lower economic class. And you can tell my ears are plugged and I really can't get into this. Many of the generals who I was born on earth to help are not white men. They're brown and black, and I know that. But there are white men that are working with them, that are generals too, that they all are allied forces. So I'm not here to denigrate any race, but I was specifically born to help the brown and black races. And there was a reason why God made me white. And being from the adversity that I was born into, what I'm just speaking of now, it was my advantage that I was a pretty white woman. That was sometimes all I had. And even with those words that I just said, no matter what, I still could not make it better. And so, but that's because of, I had fucking relatives like I have, dude. It was really, really, really caliente with my birth here, my birth on earth. I remember Satan coming to me when I was around 5 years old. Wish I would talk about, but we can't do that right now. The fallen angels knew when I was born. So it was going to be actually really, 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 really god awful while I was here on the planet. Not really, really, really fun and dandy. Okay? So, but the facts are, some things are still fact, and science, like we know, right, that we are all familiar with as the year 2023 and human species and basic proven science, right? I came from a lot of adversity and those classes and races and lower sexes and stuff I just said. So I had to pick up these pieces, and to do that you have to face it. And you got to do a lot of self-help and stuff, and I don't want to get into how you do it right now. And then I realized that I have to do that all over again when I get out of this terrorist cell. And really what the point I'm trying to make is it's overwhelming to think I have to do that again. Like you start to think, oh my God, can I ever do that as an American? No, and that's why Jesus was telling me it has to be destroyed. You're never going to be able to come out of your gutter in this country if this country is not destroyed. And if it's this hard for a white woman and a really pretty white girl, I need to say no more what it's been like for the other races that are not white. It has to be destroyed. It has to be. There's no other option. Because people like me and the blacks and the browns will never be free. So no matter how old I am, I'm going to pick up those pieces of my life again when I come out of here. But this terror cell is testimony and evidence to what this country became. Today, once again, this house is lit up with explosives, protected by the US government. Today, once again, their sick population of domestic terrorists is strutting and cruising by, waiting for the innocent woman inside of it to die and be killed, publicly executed. It did not happen or work out for them. And the only ones I'm aware to think, which is okay with God, is the GRU and Mossad. And I thank them, and Navy SEALs, the Americans, and some of them are white. And I need to thank them in real life for my life. I cannot doing this on YouTube. They made an attack on this house. They were going to make an attack on the country. And this is what God was telling me, okay? This is scholars. This is way up there in the, I don't have word, level of military strategy, okay? So just keep helping them. You don't need to know all these planned attacks. You don't even understand 62% of this bullshit in here. and your ears are plugged. Just report the chemicals in the house. Do what God tells you when He tells you, and keep helping them, because I am still a hostage inside of 1509 S Street Northwest, Washington, D.C., where I am still unable to get, no matter what bombs are being made here, and no matter what gases are flowing through here to kill people, toxic poisons, and no matter how many people and murders that I film here, no matter how many people are killed here, I am still unable to get any law enforcement inside this house to arrest and stop the terrorists and search the property. Okay, so I'm going to keep helping. Goodbye.